And we're going to talk about the 5-number summary for a set of data. So again, we're just dealing with a set of numbers, okay, from whatever to whatever. In the last class, we took a data set, we ordered it, we made a frequency like distribution. We're going to talk about another way to describe the data is using what's called a 5-number summary. And it just consists of 5 things. It consists of a minimum value, and I don't have a mouse here to do this. The minimum value, which is the smallest value in the data set. It consists of the first quartile, right, which is denoted as Q1, and Q1 separates 25% of the data from 75%. So the first quartile is actually 25% of the data or less are within that first quartile. The second quartile, Q2, that's also called a median, right? The median, if you were to take a list of numbers, order them, from smallest to largest, the median would be that middle value, and that separates 50% of the data. We also have the third quartile, Q3, and it separates 75% or below, right? That's the third quartile. And then we have the maximum, and that should be maximum value, and that would be the largest value in the data set. All right. So we're actually going to find the 5-number summary. For this set of data. Okay. All right, so we have 27, 22, 20, 32, 34, 25, and 34. All right. And we're going to find the 5-number summary. We're going to find the minimum value. We're going to find Q1, Q2, which is the median, Q3, and the max value. All right, so I'm going to give you a chance to write that down. And we're going to use it finding the calculator. So I'm going to bring that up. I believe that's from what we did the last time. All right, so we're going to pull out our calculator, and we're going to, first off, just like we did in the last class, we're going to put these numbers in a list. Okay. And I'm going to try to write some steps over here, STPS. So number 1 is put the numbers in a list. Okay, so I'm going to hit stat. All right, and then I'm going to hit edit, because everything we're going to do is basically going to be in list 1. I mean, we will use list 1 and list 2. Okay, but list 1 is the default, right? So when you go into the stat part of the calculator, everyone should see list 1. Is everybody seeing list one? If not, you have to do that setup editor deal. All right, so to quickly clear out the values, I'm going to go to the very top of the list. I'm going to hit clear and enter. All right. And now I'm just going to put in the data set. Four. All right, and we should have 7 numbers. All right. Okay, and the second thing I want to do is I want to go back to the home screen. All right, so go back to home screen. So I'm going to hit second and mode, right, which is that quick key. All right, so everything in the box is like a calculator stroke. So now we have to go back into the stat menu. Well, so the third thing we want to do is calculate the summary. So I want to go back into statistics. I want to go over to calculate, right? And I want that one variable statistics. So that's one variable. And I want to hit enter.